Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. My name's Nancy. Today we're making enchiladas with a homemade enchilada sauce. Enchiladas is one of my favorite things to get at a Mexican restaurant, and it's really quick and simple to make your own sauce at home. So let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. So for the enchilada sauce, you're going to need a combination of chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, salt, and we're going to make a roux out of oil and flour. We're going to need some chicken stock. And for the filling, we're going to use ground beef and shredded cheese. And then I have a taco seasoning blend right here that I made that we'll go over in a little bit. And then some tortillas. I'm using flour today, but you can use corn or whatever you like. So to get started with the sauce, we're going to put our oil in here and our flour. And just mix that together for a minute. Whisking it, making sure you don't have any lumps. And you just want to whisk this for about 60 seconds just to get all the lumps out and make sure you get that raw flour taste out. And then once everything's combined, you're going to add your spices. And then you want to whisk around your spices for about a minute. Get them heated up. Make sure they're all mixed together. And then when you're at this stage, you want to slowly start adding in your chicken stock. And continue to whisk so you don't get any lumps. Alright, once you have all your chicken stock in, you want to bring this to a simmer. And this is going to simmer for about 15 minutes and get nice and thick. And then we'll get on to our beef. Okay, while our enchilada sauce is simmering, we're going to go ahead and start our beef. So I have a pound of ground beef here. It's ground chuck. And we're going to brown that up. And then we're going to add our spice blend. And what I went ahead and made my own taco seasoning blend. It's just a combination of garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, and paprika. You can certainly just buy a taco seasoning packet at the store, just as easy. So we're just going to brown up our meat and then add our seasoning, and we'll get on to the next step. Okay, and when your meat is almost browned, you can go ahead and add your seasonings. And the reason I like to use ground chuck is, as you can see, there's not a lot of fat in the pan. It doesn't release a lot of fat, so you don't have to drain your meat or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and add our spices and mix that all together. Okay, now that we have our enchilada sauce done and our meat done, we're going to go ahead and start assembling. I did go ahead and put a little bit of the enchilada sauce at the bottom of the pan. And what we're going to do, I'm using, like I said, flour tortillas. You can use corn or flour or whatever you want. And we're going to take about a tablespoon of meat and put it right here on the edge. And then also about a tablespoon of cheese. And we're going to take it and roll it tightly. And then we're going to put it seam side down in our pan. Just like that. And you can use any kind of filling you want. You don't have to use meat. You can do just cheese. You can do beans. You can do chicken. Whatever you have left over, you can do veggies. Anything you got. Like I said, just put about a tablespoon because you don't want to overstuff them and they explode. And just roll them tightly and in your pan. I'm going to continue to roll these up and then I'll show you what we do before we put them in the oven. Okay, now once you have all your enchiladas stuffed, we're going to take our enchilada sauce and we're going to pour it all over. Alright, and then we're going to take our remaining cheese and pour that all over as well. I'm just using a Mexican blend of cheese and some mozzarella. You can use whatever you like. And then these are going to bake in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes on a 350-degree oven or until the cheese is nice and bubbly. And to keep the cheese bubbly and to keep them soft, you want to wrap this with tin foil. You can leave the tin foil off. They'll just get a little crispy on the side. So whichever way you'd prefer to do it, go ahead and do that. So we're going to bake these and I'll show you what they look like when they come out. Okay, our enchiladas were in the oven for about 20 minutes. They look and smell amazing. I'm just going to serve me up a couple right here. And I got a couple toppings. I have some homemade guac that I made and some sour cream that I like to top them with. You can top them with whatever you like. A little bit of that sauce. And then a little dollop of guac. And a little dollop of sour cream. And then I also like to put a little cilantro on as well, just to make it look pretty. All right, let's give this a bite. Get a little guac and sour cream. Those are really good. Nice and soft. The enchilada sauce is delicious. As you saw, these are quick and easy to make, super simple, delicious. I hope you give these a try. The ingredients and instructions of everything I did will be listed down below. I'm Nancy, and as always, thank you for spending time in my kitchen.